Hey everybody, thanks for watching Leadership Lessons. Leadership lesson number 2 is be quick to forgive. I have 2 points that I want to make about this because it's important for us as leaders to forgive early and often. Have you ever had somebody owe you money? Or maybe you've lent somebody a large amount of money and you expected them to pay you back, and not only pay you back, but pay you back quickly. And so maybe you see them a week later, a month later, 3 months later, you ask them about it, they don't have it, but it seems like they should have it. And it turns you into somewhat of a debt collector. And that's what unforgiveness does, is unforgiveness leaves us trying to collect on a debt that somebody owes us, whether we feel like they owe us an apology or they owe us something material or maybe they owe us something else. But the feeling is, hey, you owe me. And that leads me into point number 2, that when you have somebody who you feel owes you something, then that darkens your perception of them. And now you have a negative perception of them instead of a positive one. As a team member of yours or somebody who is submitted to your leadership, instead of seeing the good things about them and what they bring to the team and the asset they are, they have in your mind now become a liability. And so where you used to praise them for their gift, now you're criticizing them for their mistakes or for issues or for things that you maybe didn't see before or maybe you had grace to overlook before. So you're criticizing their judgment, even reevaluating their communication with you because you're seeing it through the eyes of a negative perception because in your heart, they owe you. What this does over time is it now puts a strain on your communication with them. And now as they've submitted to your leadership as a leader, or maybe they're just a fellow team member of yours, now you have strained communication. And now this puts them on the defense. Now they have to choose every day to be submitted to your leadership, even though the relationship seems to be eroding. And as a result, their decision to follow you every day gets harder and harder. When I think about leadership, I often ask myself, am I being the kind of leader that I would want to follow? That's a good question that you should ask yourself as you evaluate your own leadership ability, capability, and potential. Be the kind of leader that you would want to follow. So when it comes to managing teams, managing people, having people submitted to your authority, or working as a team, you always want to be quick to forgive. When it comes to forgiveness, it's not about if they deserve it. It's about you deserving peace. And as you have peace in your heart, you can be a better leader to others around you. You can be a better leader at home. You can be a better leader at work. You can be a better leader at church, at the business, or wherever you may be, because you are quick to forgive. So my leadership lesson number 2, always be quick to forgive. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that. And there's plenty more leadership lessons where that came from. But how do you get it?
Make sure to subscribe and turn on your post notifications.